Alright, so I'm recording on my MacBook right now, but I am going to just practice. I need to practice one more time the script, and then hopefully I'll dial my first call. So the first business I have right now is Ontario Steam Clean. Owner name is Harry. Phone number is blah blah blah. They're in the carpet cleaning industry. So quick run through. Hey, is this Harry? Perfect. So my name is Jaren, and I promise I'm not selling you anything. I just wanted to do research to see if there would actually be demand before I build a product that I had in mind. If you have 2 minutes, I would love to ask you some questions. Okay, perfect. So I'm looking to build a system for local businesses like yours that handle missed calls or calls that occur after hours, as well as books appointments and collects Google reviews for the owners without them having to do anything. But before I actually spent time in building anything, I wanted to talk to real business owners to see if missing calls is actually a problem or not really. If they say no, I'll say, okay, so if missing calls isn't a big problem for you, what would you say the biggest problem you face when running your business? Blah blah blah. Okay, so if there was a tool that could handle blah blah blah, is that something you'd pay to have solved? Okay, and if yes to if missing calls is a problem, I'll say, when you're out on a job during the day or you're busy, how do you handle incoming calls? Okay. And on a typical week, how many calls would you say you miss? I keep that in mind. And then if you don't mind me asking, how much does an average job cost for a customer? Let's say they say like 800. And then I'll keep that in mind, and then I say, so if my math is correct, that is about blah 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 you're missing out on each week. They'll say, yes, that sounds about right. Have you tried anything to solve this before, like a voicemail, a receptionist, anything like that? Okay, yeah, that's fair. And sorry, how important are Google reviews for your business? Do you find customers mentioning that they found you that way? Okay. So if something could handle those missed calls, automatically answer those questions for you when you're busy, book the appointments for you, and collect Google reviews, would that solve a problem you have, or is anything else missing? If yes, I'll say, okay, good to know. So I'm actually planning on building this out over the next couple of weeks, and I'm looking for a few first businesses to try it at a discount. Would it be okay if I reach back to you once it's actually built out? If yes, then I say, all right, what's the best number or email to reach you at? And if no, then I ask, can I ask why? Is it not much of a big problem for you, or is it just not something you see yourself using? And then I note whatever is said, and then I just end it saying, okay, well, this has been super helpful. Thank you for your time, and have a great rest of your day. All right, first cold call, and dude, I'm kind of scared, but I can't be scared. I gotta trust in the Lord. But first ever cold call, I feel like even if it doesn't go well, still dial the number. Right now it's 10:14 a.m. and I have to leave for work at 11. So I gotta make this call. First call. Hello?
Yeah, hi there. This is Haroon from Ontario Steam Clean.
Hey, sorry, is this Harry?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Hey, so my name is Jaren, and look, I promise I'm not selling you anything. I just wanted to do research before I actually build anything. I had a product in mind. If you had 2 minutes, I would love to ask you some questions.
Yeah, do you mind just giving me a call back in maybe 30, 40 minutes? I'm just on the phone with somebody right now.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, 30,
Okay.
40 minutes? Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. 30, 40 minutes, so I don't think that guy is gonna call me back. That guy's not calling me back. Alright. So that was the first call. I don't think it went well. So I think what went wrong in that part was I definitely stuttered in the first part, and I think you could tell he was just not interested. And I think my intro was too long, so I changed it up, and now the first thing I'm going to say is, hey, is this blank? Okay, my name is Jaren, and honestly I just called to do some research to see if I could help businesses in your industry. If you have 2 minutes, I would love to ask you some questions. And yeah, I just changed it to that. So now I'm going to dial my second number.
Make it
Hey,
clean.
is this John?
Speaking.
Hey, honestly, I just called to do research to see if I could help businesses in your industry. If you have 2 minutes, I would love to ask you some questions.
This is for what, sorry?
So my name is Jaren, and I'm planning to build like a system for businesses in your industry. I haven't built anything yet. I just wanted to research if it was actually a problem, so I don't waste time building it.
Well, what type of system?
So I'm looking to build a system for like local businesses like yours that handle missed calls or calls after hours, as well as like books appointments and collects Google reviews for you without you having to do anything. But before I actually wanted to spend time building that, I wanted to talk to real business owners like yourself to see if that was actually a problem for you or not.
Yeah, gotcha. And how long is it going to take? It's just today's kind of a bad day.
So this is literally gonna take like 1 minute. I just wanted to ask questions to see if it was actually a problem for you.
All right, go for it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So on a typical week, like, do you find yourself missing calls?
Not really, but sometimes if I were sometimes I am busy and I'd rather just send it to the machine.
Okay.
People aren't leaving messages sometimes, so it is a missed opportunity.
Okay, so when you say you sent it to the machine, does that mean like voicemail or a receptionist?
Yeah, to voicemail.
Okay. So how important are Google reviews for you?
They're important, but I like natural ones, not ones that are kind of
Right.
forced on.
Yeah. Exactly. So how much is a average like job cost for a customer?
It depends. If I do anything so it can be $300,
Yeah.
and it can work its way up to like in the thousands. Just depends.
Okay, 300 to 1,000. And so on a typical week, how much calls do you say you just send to voicemail?
Not too many. Like I said, I'm pretty good at answering them.
Okay, that's good.
So it's just
Okay, that's fair. So if something could handle like just any of those missed calls, the calls that you can't answer, and you just send to voicemail, and answer questions for you, as well as books appointments for you automatically in your calendar, and like collects Google reviews for you that filters only the 4 to 5 stars and just removes everything else, would that solve a problem that you have, or would anything be missing?
Yeah, it would definitely it would help for sure. I don't know if it would solve a problem because
Okay.
not one there.
Yeah. So do you think that'll be something you'd pay for or not really?
Depending on the cost and on the return on investment.
Exactly. Okay. So you mentioned to me that you definitely the average cost of an appointment or a job would cost you like $1,000, and you just miss a couple of calls. So if my math is correct, that's about like $2,000 you're missing out on each week.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if I'm missing that many calls each week.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm pretty good at picking them up.
Yeah.
So it just depends. But like on Saturdays, Sundays,
yeah.
It varies.
Exactly. You don't want your customers going to like other competitors or calling anyone else, right?
So, correct. I'd be more interested on something that would be able to get a hold of that customer and
Mm-hmm.
make sure they wouldn't go and be able to answer any
Right.
questions that they might have if
Right.
they were to call me.
Yeah, so honestly what I'm building is like it's AI automation, so it wouldn't cost as much as actually paying for let's say a receptionist. It'll be just depending on the usage of how much calls you miss. So I haven't built anything yet, and I don't really know the price of it. So would you mind if I reach back to you once I've actually built it out?
Yeah, you can try and
Okay.
you can, reach out and I bet if you send me an email and then give me the information and then we can set up, because like I said, it gets busy sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. And so what's the best email to reach you at? Sorry?
Info at Omega.
In-
Info at OmegaCleaning.ca.
At OmegaCleaning.ca. Okay, well, John, thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Good. That was good. Alright, so I think that call went well. Seemed pretty interested. So I'm gonna just note that he was interested. He was interested. Seems interested. Agreed to get followed up when I built the system out. Okay. Third number that I will call. And I think this is going to be the last one because I have to go to work soon. Hey,
Hello,
is this?
hello, what's cleaning?
Hey, is this Delroy?
Who's calling?
Hey, my name is Jaren, and I honestly, to be honest with you, I just called to do research to see if I could help businesses in your industry. If you have 2 minutes, I would love to ask you some questions.
No.
No?
I'm
Okay.
not interested.
Okay, have a great day. Not interested. Okay, this is gonna be the fourth number I call. Mr. Steamer.
Thank you for Mr. Steamer, the carpet and upholstery cleaner. Our hours of operations from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sundays, we're closed. Please leave a message after the tone, and we'll return your call as soon as possible.
Hello?
Hey, is this the owner of Healthy Carpet Care?
Speaking?
Hey, honestly, I just called to do research to see if I could help businesses in your industry. If you have
Sorry,
two,
not interested. Just in the
Not
middle
in-
of something now.
okay,
Thank you.
see ya. Not interested. In the middle of something. Dude, I could help you with that, man. That's why I got a solution. That's why I'm calling you, bro. Alright, last number I got today. Okay, last number. Hey,
Yes,
hey, is this Dante?
yes, it is.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just called to do research to see if I could help businesses in your industry. If you have 2 minutes, I would love to ask you some questions.
Okay. What do you need?
Hey, so I'm looking to build a system for local businesses like yours that handle missed calls or calls that occur after hours, and as well as books appointments automatically and collects reviews for you without you having to do anything. But before I actually spent time on building that, I wanted to talk to real business owners like you to see if that's actually a problem or not.
Okay.
Sorry, I wanted to see if missing calls for you is a problem or not really.
There's some missed calls from time to time.
Okay,
I'm not
and
always going to be able to answer every call.
yeah, so like when you're on a job or let's say you're busy, how do you handle those missed calls?
I'll just get back to it as soon as possible.
Okay, and how much, like on a typical week, how many calls would you say you miss?
Well, the spam ones are missed intentionally.
Yeah, okay.
But besides that, not much.
Not much?
Maybe in a week, maybe two.
Two, okay. And, yep, sorry?
Yeah, maybe
Two?
two or three in a week.
Okay, 2 to 3. And if you don't mind me asking, how much does like an average job cost for a customer?
It depends, but you could say roughly 500.
500, okay. So if my math is correct, that's about 1,000 to 1,500 you're missing out on each week. Have you tried to solve anything? Have you tried to solve this before with like a voicemail or a receptionist?
We do have a voicemail system.
You do have a voicemail system, okay. And does that work for you, or do you think that the customers just go to the next like business?
I wouldn't be able to
You wouldn't be able to. Oh yeah.
know that. Yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
be able to know that. But I mean, we're one of the highest rated companies in the city.
Right. Yeah, I see that.
So people seek us out, you know. So, but it
Exactly.
doesn't mean that somebody may not, right? So yeah, there may be a percentage that
Okay.
doesn't want to pay.
So, do you think Google reviews are like important for you and for your business? Do you find customers mentioning that they find you that way?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Okay, for sure. So, if something could handle like those missed calls that you get that get sent to voicemail, and they answer the like FAQs for you, questions for you, also books appointments for you like automatically to your calendar, and collects Google reviews for you that filters out the 1 to 3 stars and only collects the 4 to 5 stars, would that solve a problem you have, or would anything else be missing?
That could be helpful.
Okay. Perfect.
But we don't get low ratings there,
Yeah,
per
okay.
se, right?
Okay. Yeah, you guys are a good company. I know that for sure. So I am like planning, I haven't built anything, but I'm just planning on building this out over the next couple of weeks. Would you mind if I like reach out to you once I actually built it out?
Feel free to reach out. It's fine.
Okay, and what's the best number or email to reach you at?
You can reach me at the same number you got me at.
This number? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. And Dante, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, you have a great day as
See ya, bye.
well. Okay, bye.
Boom. Interested. Reach him at the same number. Miss about 2 to 3 calls a week. Average job is, let's say, $500. Boom.